Hi everyone, welcome to my week 5 training video on customer service in the public sector. Now, organizations of all types have amped up their focus on understanding and improving the experience of the customers they serve. Private sectors such as Amazon, Apple, Zappos continually to set their bars high in what they consider superior customer service. Government agencies are by no means immune from these rising expectations. Studies have shown that satisfy customers or even the public. It goes a long way towards efficiency and even morale within the organization. Um, in other studies that you can find, most of them would rank government agencies last for satisfaction amongst the client or customers that they serve. Improving customer service is a complex task. Not many people consider customer service a skill set. However, organizations can benefit greatly. As mentioned, morale can be improved within the organization when you have good customer service because that translates into satisfaction on the other side, the public, the customer. You don't get a lot of negative feedbacks if you do present a higher level of customer service. And generally, moods and attitudes are higher. It's a great motivation tool. Being able to control or diffuse a bad situation and turn it into a good one. As mentioned, improving customer service is a daunting task, especially when you are dealing with people. However, there are three fundamental principles that are pretty easy to follow, and they are listed here. One is empathy, second is helpfulness, and the third to be delightful. Now, the first stage and the first principle of good customer service is to be empathetic, to be able to put yourself in the customer's shoes, understand and appreciate who they are, how they feel, and to be able to communicate that empathetically in the way that you speak to them, right? Because that will come out, as you can see, as you know, somebody that's caring, right? It will show that you are compassionate and that you're listening to them. Is the most important point. For example, a lot of developers have issues, right, when they're building whatever structure, commercial property or housing units. If they run into an issue and they need information or help or amending some permits or plans that they have, if they give a call to City Hall and get the standard response of yes, we have your concern filed, we will get back to you within you know 24 or 48 hours, right? And they leave it at that. That really doesn't help much in this situation. The developer already knows probably of that standard answer, but they do need help. If you're able to show empathy, maybe you are able to maybe do a little bit more, right? Instead of just a set policy and a set response, you're able to maybe go that extra mile. Speaking of going the extra mile, the second principle would be helpfulness. This one is actually less obvious than it seems. Most people, as I mentioned, they're trained by policies, procedures, and in government agencies, individuals tend to follow that to the T when responding to individuals, whether it be a request for information or request of any kind of general information that the public needs, right? We've all experienced that at the DMV, for example, right? Regardless of the type of questions that we ask, and even if they can answer it, they usually don't take the time to do so, right? It's not very helpful. But if you're able to go that extra step without breaking policy, why not, right? You're the expert, right? You are serving the public. It's good to be helpful, right? You've already answered their question one way or the other. The next level of helpfulness, might be looking further, letting them know different scenarios that might occur, or even providing additional contact information for them to get the information that they need. Now, if you've communicated empathy and exercised next level helpfulness, you're on your way to becoming a great customer service expert. Right. The last principle here is going to turn your customers into raving fans. Right. We always love good feedback, especially from the public, and that would be delight. You'd be surprised. Having a smile or being delightful can accomplish or diffuse, very bad situations, right? It's what drives the stories of extraordinary customer service that you hear or see on the web from companies like Zappos, Nordstrom's, or even various restaurants, right? We're always, listing our experiences and providing our feedback. In government agencies, it shouldn't be any different. In fact, I think there's more of an impact there, right? Our number one priority is to serve the public, and we need to serve the public in the right way, right, with customer service. Often, government agencies don't express that because maybe it's a feel of, well, the customer needs us to service them anyways, right? They can't do without us. However, that's not really the case. We can all be replaced, right? In public agencies, we generally answer to leaders and managers and public officials, right? And those folks change. If public officials aren't happy and they start getting complaints, that usually goes down the line, and more often than not, it ends up on you in that aspect. And so being delightful is, you know, not something that is hard to do. However, it's something, again, that's overlooked, just like customer service. So we've all heard the expression, when you talk with a smile, because it goes through on the phone, right? That translates to everything, right? If you're delightful or if you're smiling with someone that comes into your organization and has an issue or a problem, it's really hard for that person to continually be negative. I mean, there are instances where that will continue, but usually that's reciprocated, right? The idea is that if someone does something nice for us, we'll probably do nice things for them, right? And that's sort of the general rule of interaction. In closing, I'd like to reiterate that improving customer service is a complex task. It does require changes in employees' mindset, behavior, and it also requires an organization to rewire operations with a customer-focused mindset. In government, obstacles are constrained by public service, unpredictable cycles of leadership that changes and shifts priorities and organizational focus. So by following these three simple principles of customer service, an individual or an organization can greatly improve their customer service to the public, and as a result, get positive feedback and become more efficient, and also be able to recognize and isolate areas that need additional training. Well, I thank you for watching this training video, and I hope it has helped everyone. I like to leave everybody with a link here that sort of summarizes what bad customer service is.